In the quiet halls of our world's greatest museums, a silent, high-stakes arms race is escalating. This isn't about thicker walls or heavier locks anymore. Welcome to Fort Knox 2.0, a decentralized, intelligent defense network locked in a perpetual struggle against 21st-century threats to our most priceless treasures. To understand this revolution, we first need to appreciate the old guard. The phrase, "safe as Fort Knox," exists for a reason. The United States Bullion Depository in Kentucky, completed in 1936, is the pinnacle of 20th-century physical security. Its philosophy was simple: create an immovable object. The outer structure is a fortress of solid granite, reinforced concrete, and steel, designed to withstand bombs and artillery. At its heart lies a 21-inch thick vault door weighing over 20 tons, made from torch and drill-resistant materials. Its combination was so complex it required multiple staff members, none of whom knew the full sequence. This principle of dual authorization was a foundational defense against insider threats. The entire facility sits inside an active army post, providing a massive military buffer zone. This is Fort Knox 1.0, a centralized bastion of brute force. But its design is static, built to repel physical attacks. Today's threats are intelligent, networked, and often invisible. The modern arms race is driven by the sheer audacity of today's criminals, who blend low-tech force with high-tech cunning. No event illustrates this better than the 2019 heist at the Dresden Green Vault in Germany. In the pre-dawn hours, thieves started a fire at a nearby electrical distribution point. This plunged the area into darkness and, crucially, deactivated the museum's primary alarm system. This is a classic cyber-physical attack, using a physical event to create a digital vulnerability. Although a backup camera kept rolling, the thieves squeezed through a window grill they had previously cut and glued back into place. Inside, they used axes to smash through a reinforced display case, grabbing 3 sets of 18th-century jewelry adorned with over 300 diamonds. They vanished in minutes, leaving a torched getaway car behind. The heist proved that 21st-century threats require a 21st-century defense. Beyond physical heists, there's a growing digital threat. In 2023, the British Library suffered a catastrophic ransomware attack that crippled its services and saw employee and user data leaked onto the dark web. A fortress can now be brought to its knees without a single window being broken. The new battlefield is here, and it requires a new arsenal. The first line of defense in Fort Knox 2.0 is the unblinking eye of artificial intelligence. Traditional CCTV is obsolete. Today, AI-powered video analytics transforms surveillance from a passive recorder into a proactive, intelligent nervous system. These systems are trained to recognize not just faces, but behaviors. They learn the normal patterns of a gallery and can detect anomalies in real time. Someone loitering too long, moving too quickly, or getting too close to an artwork. The system can then trigger a localized warning or send a silent alert to a guard's phone. Some AI can even identify suspicious objects, like spray cans or paint bottles, the moment they enter a camera's view. This technology is a massive force multiplier, allowing a single officer to effectively monitor hundreds of cameras, freeing up human guards to provide a visible deterrent. Italy's Culture Ministry is already developing these experienced camera systems, creating a sentry that never tires and never looks away. Next, we move beyond the lock and key. The massive vault door of old has given way to biometrics. In the world of Fort Knox 2.0, the key is not an object you hold, but a part of who you are. High-security facilities are moving beyond fingerprints to eye scanners, which analyze the unique patterns in a person's retina or iris. The chance of a false match with an iris scanner is astronomically low, with some systems boasting a failure rate of just 0.00001%. But why stop there? Multi-factor authentication systems now combine several biometric markers. Think hand geometry scanners measuring the shape of your hand, vein pattern recognition that scans the unique layout of veins beneath your skin, and advanced facial recognition. The most advanced systems even incorporate behavioral biometrics, like your unique walk or the rhythm of your heartbeat. Access to a deep storage vault might require a combination of your iris, your vein pattern, and your gait. A disgruntled employee can't steal all of that. By making the individual the key, these systems create a security credential that is nearly impossible to forge. The entire building is also becoming a sensory organ, a sentient entity aware of its own environment through a web of Internet of Things, or IoT sensors. For security, this means vibration sensors attached to artworks that can distinguish between ambient tremors and a smash-and-grab attack. It means pressure plates in front of exhibits and laser scanners creating invisible barriers. For preservation, an even denser network of sensors protects against a more patient enemy, environmental decay. Sensors constantly monitor temperature and humidity, allowing for micro-adjustments to protect delicate materials like ancient paper or wood panels. The Mona Lisa, for instance, is housed in a case that maintains a perfect climate to preserve its 500-year-old poplar wood panel. Smart lighting systems dim automatically when no one is around to minimize light damage, and pollutant detectors trigger air filtration systems. A broken window, then, isn't just registered by a glass break sensor. It's also detected by a sudden change in air pressure, temperature, and humidity, giving security a rich, cross-verified picture of the breach. While much of the arms race is digital, the physical world isn't being ignored. The simple glass display case is now a formidable barrier. Scientists are developing advanced polymers and multi-layered glass that are stronger, lighter, and clearer than traditional bulletproof glass. The Mona Lisa's case, for example, has a face made of multiple layers of glass and polymer sheets, backed by high-resistance steel armor. And the human guard is being augmented by robotic counterparts. After hours, autonomous robots patrol galleries with 360-degree cameras and thermal imaging. Robot dogs can navigate uneven terrain and climb stairs, monitoring restricted zones. For large heritage sites, drones have become essential. They conduct regular aerial patrols, spotting intruders from the air, even at night. Tethered drones can hover indefinitely over a high-priority area, providing an unblinking eye in the sky. Perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of Fort Knox 2.0 is securing an artifact's very identity. Proving an object is what it claims to be is a critical challenge. This is where blockchain technology comes in. Blockchain creates a decentralized and immutable digital ledger for an artwork's provenance, or its history of ownership. Every sale, loan, or conservation treatment is recorded as a new block of data, cryptographically linked to the last. This creates a permanent, unalterable chain of custody, making it incredibly difficult to traffic stolen or forged items. But how do you tie a physical object to its digital record? With synthetic DNA, companies have developed unique, lab-created DNA sequences that can be mixed into a clear adhesive and applied inconspicuously to an artifact. Each artwork gets a unique DNA sequence registered in a secure database. To verify authenticity, a tiny sample is taken and analyzed. If the DNA matches, the work is authentic. Finally, there are digital twins. Using high-fidelity 3D scanning, conservators create a perfect, micrometer-accurate digital replica of an artifact. This allows researchers to analyze an object without touching it and serves as the ultimate record. The data is so precise, down to the topography of a brushstroke, that it can forensically prove the identity of a recovered object by matching its unique surface details to the scan. For all this technology, the most unpredictable element remains the human being. The Dresden heist likely involved an insider. Mitigating this threat requires a combination of tech and strict protocols. The principle of least privilege ensures staff only have access to what they absolutely need. AI systems can monitor employee activity on internal networks, flagging unusual behavior. This is paired with rigorous background checks and continuous security training. The goal is to acknowledge that human fallibility, whether malicious or accidental, is a risk that must be actively managed. The arms race is far from over. As security evolves, so do the threats. The next great challenge is quantum computing. Within decades, quantum computers could have the power to break many of our current cryptographic algorithms. This has sparked a race to develop quantum-safe cryptography, based on math problems that even a quantum computer would struggle to solve. Another path is quantum key distribution, which uses quantum mechanics to create theoretically unhackable encryption keys. The battle to secure our cultural heritage is a testament to the value we place on it. The silent fortress of Fort Knox 2.0 is not a single place, but a global, interconnected system of intelligent surveillance, biometric gateways, microscopic tags, and immutable digital records. It's a dynamic and ever-evolving defense, and it is the ongoing price of preserving our past for the future.